Hello, this is Joe Wiles with the Rock and Roll Conservatory, and you're watching Today in Rock History. Today is February 20th, and on this day, in 1960, Jimi Hendrix made his stage debut when he played a show at a high school in Seattle. Also on this day, in 1967, Kurt Cobain, guitarist and vocalist for Nirvana, was born, and Cobain committed suicide on April 5th, 1994. Also on this day, in 1980, Bon Scott, singer for AC/DC, was pronounced dead on arrival at a London hospital after heavy nights drinking. Scott was found in the passenger seat of a friend's car, and the official coroner's report listed his cause of death as drinking himself to death after suffocating off of his own vomit. And finally, on this day in 2003, 100 people died after pyrotechnics ignited a club during a gig by Great White in West Warwick, Rhode Island. Great White singer Ty Longley was also killed in the blaze. Two brothers who owned the club were charged with involuntary manslaughter, as well as the Great White's tour manager. Foam soundproofing on the stage set it on fire, and the blaze quickly spread across the one-story wooden building. All the fans tried to escape through one door in the club. Great White began a tour in 2003 to help raise funds for the families and friends of the victims of that accident. And that's a lot of news. So let's learn AC/DC's You Shook Me All Night Long. Let's take a look. The introduction to You Shook Me All Night Long starts on the open G, 3rd fret B, and the 3rd fret high E string. Give those a strum. Now bring your ring finger down to the 5th fret high E, hit all three again, and then release it. At this point, we're going to switch to a D major, or a D suspended 4th chord, which is an open D, 2nd fret G, 3rd fret B. We're going to put our middle finger on the 2nd fret of the high E, as well as our pinky on the 3rd fret of the high E. Okay? Now, we'll hit the E string, the B string, then we'll hit the high E string again, pull it off to reveal our middle finger here, then we'll hit that B string again, I believe the G, and then give it a strum. Now between the first couple of chords, we're going to hit that open G. This is what it sounds like, that first bar. Then we're going to reach up with our middle finger, hit the 3rd fret of the D string, give it a bend, and let it go. Then, with our ring finger, we're going to slide up from the 3rd fret to the 4th on the D string. Hit the 2nd fret of the G. Then with our middle finger, go back to that 3rd and pull it off to open it. This, to the open D. This is what that sounds like. Where were we? Here. Then the bend. Yeah, the bend. And then we repeat. All together, it sounds like this. That's it. Join us tomorrow for another day in rock history. I'll see you then.